All right, good evening, everyone. I want to welcome you all to our annual senior awards night put on in partnership between the high school and our wonderful Dollars for Scholars. We will get started in just a moment, but before we do, I want to call your attention to our exits. I remind you to silence your cell phones. As we call recipients down for awards, you will exit over here where Georgie is. She's going to escort you out to the hallway for a brief photo shoot so that you can come back in. Students who are here tonight, congratulations in advance. I do want to make sure that you realize what a fantastic job this community does at taking care of you as you are about to start on your next adventure. This awards night has always yielded a tremendous amount of support for your future plans, and it is entirely thanks to the folks in this community, people who have set up these scholarships and endowments for you, but in honor of their loved ones and for the community itself. So please make sure that you keep that in mind throughout this evening. So we will begin with the Dollars for Scholars portion of this event. So I would love to invite them up at this time to start our awards. Hello, Ms. Carlson and Ms. Fernese.
Oh, thank you. All right, let me get settled. Hi, everybody. Before I start with the awards, I just want to give you a little bit of history of my experience with Dollars for Scholars. I sat where all of you are sitting just a few years ago, and I became really curious about how this all worked, and I became involved with it. And I learned that there were some misconceptions in the community about how everything was handled behind the scenes, so I thought I'd let you know how it works. Dollars for Scholars is an exciting program that helps Williamson students with their college expenses. During their junior year, students are encouraged to start an online application, which includes their school activities, volunteer experiences, references, and a goal statement. Throughout the next several months, they can continue to add and update their profile before a deadline in February of their senior year. Mrs. Diane Montando is great at monitoring the online applications and letting students know what's missing or what needs to be edited. Then after the deadline, the online profiles are scored by anonymous judges outside of the Williamson area who have no connection with our students. They don't have access to the students' names, so it's truly an anonymous procedure. Points are assigned for each section of their application, and the judges match applications to locally sponsored scholarships based on certain criteria that's set by the sponsors, and that can be found in your programs. The judges then submit the scores and the matches to our local Dollars for Scholars committee, who are all sitting right over there. And students who did not match to a sponsored scholarship, but whose applications scored above a certain percentage, receive awards from our local Dollars for Scholars chapter. We rely on donations from the community, our fundraisers such as the annual mail-a-thon. And before we begin, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Williamson's guidance counselors, Steve Parshall and Sally Scalacci, Dr. Avery, Mr. Prey, and Mrs. Mazzullo. So here we go. The first scholarship tonight is the Constellation Guinea Scholarship, and Maria Hudson is here to present.
Thank you very much. My name is Maria Hudson. I manage government affairs for Constellation. We're quite a large company, Fortune 162, and part of what I oversee is the Guinea nuclear power plant right down the road. Guinea provides carbon-free energy for about 500,000 homes and businesses. We are truly passionate about innovation and STEM education, which is what brings me here tonight to present the scholarship for two students. Normally this is one, but we had two students who the panel felt were so outstanding, we decided to tips that describe our next recipient. He has excelled in his rigorous course load, earning a total of 7 Old English W's in his first 3 years of high school. One of his teachers describes his written work as revealing deep insight, creativity, and a high level of analysis. Future plans include attending Niagara University to pursue a degree in chemistry, followed by graduate school and earning a PhD. As someone who values education, we know he will find great success. Congratulations to Adrian Martinez.
Oh, do you want to give him that too, or do you just want to?
All right, and then next up, this student has been a member of the ski racing team, golf, attending RIT in the fall, studying mechanical engineering, technology, robotics, and automation. Best of luck to Nicholas Sturries.
Thank you. Well done. The next award is the Chester A. and Pearl O. Peters Scholarship. This is a $500 award. At an early age, this recipient knew she was meant to be a performer, and this knowledge has developed into a passion. She has participated in school musicals, is a performer with Gates Singers, and volunteers with the elementary and middle school musicals. She is also a member of Tri-M Music Honor Society. In addition, she holds leadership roles in French Club, Student Council, and Environmental Club, and is a member of the Mentor Network and Model UN. Her smile is contagious, and she is always willing to help others. She says, "I'm willing to work hard for the sake of pursuing my dream as a performer." This fall, she will attend SUNY Fredonia to major in musical theater. Congratulations to Audrey Irwin. Next, we have the David L. Amelie Memorial Scholarship. This is also a $500 award. The combination of longtime interest in teaching and a love of music has led this recipient on the path to become a music teacher. She says that she hopes to spark an interest in the arts for young students so that they may find fulfillment and confidence through both academic and artistic pursuits. She has been a participant in all areas of the music program, is a member of Tri-M Music Honor Society, and has taken vocal, piano, and flute lessons for years. Spanish Club, French Club, and Model UN, along with cross country and track, have been areas of interest. She is also an accomplished race walker. This is a hard-working, unselfish young woman who will always greet you with a smile. The University of Cumberland in Williamsburg, Kentucky, is where she will start her journey with a major in music education. Congratulations to Alexa Governor. Next, we have the Busalis Family Memorial Scholarship, which is also a $500 award. Roberts Wesleyan University will be the home for this recipient in the fall. She has always known she wanted to help people, and her major in social work will set her on this path. Church youth group, along with volunteering at Vacation Bible School and church nursery, are indicative of her caring nature. She is also the class of 2023 historian, a member of National Honor Society, and holds a part-time job. An all-around leader who appreciates differences in people, she brings a sense of peace to every situation. She says, "I am determined to help people, even if it's hard." All the best to you in this endeavor, Kaylee Genge. Next, we have the Fireman's Spirit of Volunteerism Scholarship, and I believe the firemen are here to present. Do you want me to read it? Do you want me to read it? I'll read it. All right. This is a $1,000 award. A pivotal moment came for this recipient when he became a volunteer at the East Williamson Fire Company. He had always had an interest in helping people and a respect for firefighters, but this solidified his goal to be involved. Demeanor will enrich any college or place of employment, observes one teacher. Congratulations to this trustworthy student who genuinely likes helping others, Joseph Weinschreider. Nice job. Next is the Kuksul Wan Scholarship, which is a $500 award. Studying exercise science and becoming a physical therapist are the future plans of this recipient. Throughout high school, he has been involved in soccer, basketball, French club, and has held a part-time job. Teachers describe him as good-natured, hardworking, and willing to help others. He has a good work ethic and always seeks to challenge himself. We wish him the best of luck in the fall as he attends SUNY Brockport. Congratulations to Colin Brennan. Next is the Class of 1972 Scholarship, also a $500 award. Known for modeling perseverance on a daily basis, this recipient sets very high standards for himself and produces quality academic work. Future plans include pursuing a career in computer science with a focus on video game design and data analysis. I'm interested in this field because of the joy video games have brought me through tough times in my life, he shared. Pride in himself and hope for the future are what drives this student to always put forth his best effort. We wish him well as he attends the MCC RIT 2+2 Computer Science Program. Congratulations, Raymond Otero. Next, Dr. David Hannon and Pamela Hannon are here to present the Dr. David T. and Pamela Hannon Family Fund Scholarship.
Thank you, Kara. Pam and I are delighted to be here again this evening for this wonderful community event. With this scholarship, we like to call attention to the work that's done by our county court judges down at the county courthouse in Lyons. Dan Barrett is the senior judge. He is a graduate of Williamson High School. And Rick Healy has been on the bench for a number of years. In your program, it's incorrect because John Nesbitt retired December 31st, and Art Williams has succeeded him as the third county court judge. Judge Barrett will retire at the end of this year, and his successor will be elected this year. That gives you the opportunity to vote on June 27th in the Republican primary for one of the two candidates, and I encourage you to do that, especially those seniors who are 18 years of age or older. We often think of what the world has to offer us. However, I believe we must think of what we have to offer the world. This is the perspective of this recipient who hopes to fulfill this goal by entering the field of law. She has been a class officer and a member of the National Honor Society, Mentor Network, and Model UN. In addition, she is active in her church, youth group, and school musicals. Eager doesn't even begin to describe her desire to learn, states one teacher. This thorough, diligent, and engaged student will attend SUNY Geneseo, majoring in biology. We wish you all the best. Kalina Hernandez.
Next, we have the Williamson Alumni Scholarship, a $500 award. Determined is the word that is used to describe this recipient. He is headed to SUNY Geneseo in the fall, majoring in biology, which could lead to a career in pharmacy. He is a member of the National Honor Society, the Mentor Network, and holds the position of secretary in both organizations. Athletically, he participates in soccer and indoor and outdoor track. He is a stellar student and a friend to all, which leads one teacher to describe him as just a wonderful human being. Congratulations and best of luck to Samuel Belmont. Next is the Elizabeth Verberidge Scholarship, also a $500 award. Taking a rigorous course load while earning an advanced Regents diploma and graduating a year early are a few of the many accomplishments of our next recipient. She is described as a mature, compassionate, and motivated learner who plans to pursue a degree in nursing or anesthesiology. Her dedication. It looks like Lena's not here, so we'll save that for her to pick up at a later date. Next, we have the Lloyd Verberidge Scholarship, also a $500 award. He is described as a phenomenal person and a gifted musician. Musically, he is involved in many aspects of the music program here, including being the district accompanist. Outside of school, he is a member of the Rochester Philharmonic Youth Orchestra, the Eastman Honors Wind Quartet, and a candidate for the Diploma in Clarinet Performance with honors. He says there is something so incredibly special about music, about the way people connect on stage or with the audience. He holds leadership roles in the National Honor Society, Spanish Club, Tri-M Music Honor Society, and the class of 2023. This down-to-earth, kind, and responsible young man will attend the University of Maryland, majoring in clarinet performance and arts leadership. Congratulations to Michael Ortiz. I'm a little mixed up. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Next is the K.M. Davies Scholarship. This is a $1,000 award. This student has attended the Career and Tech Center, is a member of National Honor Society, and participated in Mentor Network, helping underclassmen. He has been on the tennis and swim teams, is a lifeguard, and is an Eagle Scout in the Boy Scouts. He has been described as hardworking, dependable, positive, and a positive role model. He will be attending Paul Smith College in the fall and studying environmental science. He hopes to work in a lab where he can contribute to solving problems both big and small someday. Congratulations to Ross Considine. Next, we have Charlie Searles from the Pulteneyville Masonic Lodge to present their scholarship.
Good evening. I'm honored tonight to represent the Pulteneyville Masonic Lodge, which has been in existence for well over 200 years. It's my pleasure to be here tonight. Now, our scholarship winner. Mentor Network, Food Link, Marauder Care, Student Council French Club, Spanish Interpreter, and Student Body Vice President are just a few of this student's accolades. She has played soccer, softball, ran indoor track, and participated in band throughout her time in high school as well. She has been described as responsible, honest, mature, compassionate, motivated to do her very best, hardworking, and strong. She will be attending MCC in the fall and then transferring to the University of Buffalo after 2 years. She will study nursing, where her bilingual background will serve her well. Best of luck to Tanya Vargas.
Next is the Natitus Construction Building Trades Scholarship. This is a $1,000 award. Basketball and baseball have been the sports of choice for this recipient, and he has been the captain of both teams for the last 2 years. A part-time job with the school and an intern for the athletic director have also kept him busy. He says, "Being happy in life means being employed in a field where I enjoy my work." To make sure of this, he is spending some time exploring a variety of career fields in construction and the trades. He will pursue the necessary education when he chooses his path. Best of luck to this hardworking student who is always willing to go the extra mile. Matthew DeFisher. Next is the Westfall Family Scholarship. This is a $750 award. Described as extremely well-rounded, laid back, a delight to have in class, kind-hearted with a great sense of humor, this student is known to bring knowledge and laughter to the classroom while producing high-quality work. He has been a lifeguard, participated in Mentor Network, has been on the swimming team and track and field. He will be attending SUNY Brockport in the fall, majoring in nursing. It is his mother and brother who have inspired him to pursue this field. At a young age, he watched his mother's hard work at the hospital. Congratulations to Evan Trombley. The next 9 scholarships are awarded by the Dollars for Scholars local chapter. A conscientious hard worker who is a positive role model and always strives for her best. She has participated in cross-country, 4-H, and loves horseback riding. She's starting college in the fall with several college credits already. She participated in the animal science program at BOCES, which will serve her well at SUNY Cobleskill next year when she majors in animal science. She hopes to use this to open her own equine vet medicine practice in the future. Her charming demeanor will take her far. Congratulations to Lita Bernhardt. Our next recipient is a high honor roll student who is This recipient is currently taking vet assistant classes at the Wayne Technical and Career Center in hopes of preparing. Teachers describe her as being mature beyond her years, noting her great communication and time management skills, as well as her ability to be exceedingly humble. With 15 years of competitive dance experience and a part-time job outside of school, she has further developed her problem-solving skills and ability to adapt. Peers look up to her for her kindness and as a role model. We wish you much luck and success in your future. Joelle Cobbs. Described as being hardworking, dedicated to his education, and having superior problem-solving abilities, our next recipient plans to pursue a career in construction management while attending Alfred State. He has been a member of the soccer and baseball teams, as well as the chess club, and maintains a part-time job outside of school. This student often seeks to challenge himself, striving to connect his learning to the world around him. He brings curiosity and insight into any classroom he is in. We wish the best to Adrian Kramer. This next student is described as extremely hardworking and driven, willing to challenge herself, upbeat, positive, and determined to overcome barriers. She has been in softball, indoor track, volleyball, volunteer club, student government, and Girl Scouts. Her goal is to work in the endodontic field with a focus in root canals and other oral surgery. She will be attending SUNY. This next recipient's focus and creativity is reflected in her membership in the National Honor Society and Tri-M Music Honor Society. Drama club and school musicals, along with the participation in all facets of band and choir, have been an important part of her activities. In addition, she is vice president of her class, a member of Model UN and French Club, and is on the volleyball team. In the fall, she will be taking her talents to SUNY Fredonia with a major in theater and performance. She says she makes a decision to pursue her destiny every day, and we wish all the best to this mature and compassionate young woman, Olivia Tarquinio. Can't stand it. Oh. Her love of animals and creative writing will lead to exciting possibilities for this scholarship recipient. Known for being an eager learner, an attentive listener, and genuinely caring about her education, she's described as an ideal partner to work with in the classroom. She has been a member of the yearbook club, choir, and a cheerleader. This recipient has been involved in Girl Scouts for 12 years and balances her school responsibilities with a part-time job. We wish her all the best in the future. Congratulations, Caitlin Welsher. And the last Dollars for Scholars recipient. She says, I find ultimate joy in the work I put into developing myself as a musician. This student has been described as someone with a strong work ethic that perseveres, is dedicated, and exudes greatness and unrealized potential. She is mature, compassionate, creative, and a role model. She has participated in the Rochester Philharmonic Youth Group, Tri-M Youth Group, Newspaper Club, tennis, and archery, just to name a few of her many achievements. She will be attending the Eastman School of Music in the fall for cello performance. She is entering college with several college courses already completed. Congratulations to Catalina Woldridge. And now I'll turn it back over to Dr. Avery. Bring all my luggage.
Thank you, Dollars for Scholars. And now we'll begin with the high school awards. We'll begin tonight with the President's Award for Educational Excellence. This award recognizes seniors who have met the criteria for educational excellence. Students receiving this award have an overall GPA of 90 or above and have achieved a score of at least 90 on the English Language Arts Regents and the Algebra 2 Trig Regents, or a final average of 90 or above if the COVID Regents exemptions apply. This year's recipients are, and there's a list, Sam Belmont, Sam Hellman, Kalina Hernandez, Adrian Martinez, Michael Ortiz, Raymond Otero, and Evan Trombley. Congratulations. We now have the American Legion Memorial Awards, so I'd like to invite John Pilk, our incoming commander of the American Legion Williamson Post 394, and Dave Madison down to the front, please, for the American Legion Award. Would you like to read? Okay, all right. All right, so these awards are given by the American Legion, given to students who demonstrate good citizenship and exhibit a willingness to work hard and do their best. Again, this year, the American Legion is giving 2 awards, each valued at $1,000. One award goes to a student who will be attending college in the fall, and the other to a student who will be pursuing a trade or vocational training. This year, our recipients are Luke Deinhardt and Joseph Weinschreider. Next, we have the Matthew J. Williams Citizenship Award, and I see Ms. Jelena. So the Matthew J. Williams Citizenship Award. Anyone who knew Matthew Williams would first remember him for his huge smile. He was a 2004 graduate of Williamson High School and went into the Air Force, which had always been his dream. He served in Kuwait, Afghanistan, and Iraq, and was stationed in Texas, Germany, Mississippi, and Arizona. Matthew had an amazingly warm personality, and his family and friends were most important to him. Matthew was tragically killed in a motorcycle accident while stationed in Arizona. For this award, his family chooses someone who represents all of the same traits in life that he did, someone who is not afraid to help others and who works through challenges no matter how big they may be. This year, the $1,500 award is given to Blake Giglio. Next, we have the Williamson Rotary Scholarship. I'd like to invite Mr. Monsees, who's a member of our Rotary, for the next. I do. All right. Rotary is an organization of business and professional leaders united worldwide and at the local level who provide humanitarian service, who encourage high ethical standards in all vocations, and who help build goodwill and peace in the world. Rotary is an opportunity to build lifelong friendships and experience. The B. Lawrence Rotary Award is presented to a graduating senior who has demonstrated exemplary performance in community service. And this year, 3 awards will be given to students who have demonstrated the Rotary motto, Service Above Self. They are Ross Considine, Kaylee Genge, and Tanya Vargas. Next, the Gail K. Vanderbilt Memorial Nursing Scholarship. I'd like to invite Gail's family to come down if they are here this evening.
Good evening. She tended to every relationship with such devotion. To honor the memory of Mrs. Vanderbilt, the family established this scholarship to benefit a graduating senior attending college for nursing to encourage and support his or her education. How others describe this year's recipient. The recipient of this award has been described as compassionate, patient, and respectful with an understanding demeanor. She attended Wayne Tech for their New Vision Health Therapy Sciences program her senior year, and her attention to detail and aptitude towards her college-level studies. She is a role model for others. She plans to attend MCC in the fall and then transfer onto the University of Buffalo for nursing. Congratulations to Tanya Vargas.
Next, we have the New York State Comptroller's Student Achievement Award. The New York State Comptroller's Achievement Award is presented each year to a student who has excelled academically and has also shown leadership through involvement in activities that improve the school and community. Congratulations to Kalina Hernandez. Next, we have the Larry Luke Memorial Service Award. This award is given to a student who understands and demonstrates the soul of giving. It is not necessarily the student who has logged the most volunteer hours, but a student who always has time for another, someone who lends a hand before being asked, someone who genuinely enjoys helping others. Larry's kind instinct extended to strangers as well as friends. This student embodies that spirit, and the recipient is Matthew DeFisher. The Brian Lee Memorial Award, given in memory of Brian Lee, a Williamson High School graduate, celebrating his caring nature, his talent as an artist, or belief in the value of vocational skills. This year, the award goes to Tanya Vargas.
Is the Maury Wantman Math Award. Mr. Wantman spent many summers at his college in Pulteneyville. He had an extensive background in education and set up an endowment to encourage and reward excellence in mathematics at Williamson Central School. Due to the generous contributions of Mr. Wantman, an award of $350 for the highest four-year math average is being presented to a graduating senior. This year, the student receiving this award has a four-year math average of 98. Congratulations to Adrian Martinez. Central School District for the New York State Geographic Alliance, as she further educated the greater community in history and geography, demonstrating her love of learning, teaching, family, and community. This award recognizes a student with such qualities and is planning to pursue a career in education. This year, an award of $500 is presented to Adrian Martinez.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. The next award, Dr. Pepper Snapple Excellence in Education Award. Mott's is pleased to sponsor the 2022 Keurig Dr. Pepper Excellence in Education Award. This is a cash award of $1,000 and is given to a student who demonstrates school spirit, participates in community service, and has achieved academic success based on being a self-starter. Congratulations to this year's winner, Samuel Belmont. The next award is the Theodore Pittick Science Award. The Theodore Pittick Science Award is given in memory of Theodore E. Pittick, who was a science teacher in Williamson from 1950 to 1975. The award is given for academic achievement, attitude, and improvement in science over 3 years, creativity, and plans for a science-related career. The recipient's name will be inscribed on a plaque which will hang in the school. Congratulations once again to Adrian Martinez. Williamson Central School from 1968 until his death in May 1985. At this time, an award was established in his name. The award is to be given to a graduating senior who best exemplifies some of the qualities that Bill demonstrated when he was a high school student, that of self-discipline and achievement. Bill went on to graduate from college. His family has decided that the award in his name should be given to a student who has through much self-discipline. This year's award goes to Samuel Belmont. The New York State Attorney General's Triple C Award. Created to recognize hardworking students, the Triple C stands for character, courage, and commitment. The students who receive this award have demonstrated their commitment to bettering themselves, their school, and their community, their strength of character, which has helped them to achieve their goals,
The Devin Tross Memorial Award goes to a graduating senior that exemplifies the characteristics of Devin, whose life was cut short in the fall of 2015, just after his graduation. Devin was a loving son, brother, and a genuine friend. He lived life with sincerity. With his ability to run like a gazelle definitely reminds me of my Devin. So this year's recipient is Sam Belmont.
At this time, I'd like to introduce the senior class advisors, Mrs. Moore and Mrs. Orr.
Good evening. The first scholarship we have to present is the Isaac Lagner Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is given by the Lagner family in memory of Isaac Lagner. It is given to a Christian student. Congratulations. At this time, I'd like to have the family of Clayton DeFisher come down. I'm so honored to present this award on behalf of the Fisher family. This scholarship is near and dear to my heart for so many reasons. The DeFisher family has become like family to me throughout the years. The disease that affected Clayton is one that I'm all too familiar with personally. I was diagnosed with a form of it about 4 months after our community tragically lost Clayton. Clayton's love for life and family is a constant reminder to me to cherish each day, each family member, and each friend that I'm blessed to have. Clayton Jeffrey DeFisher graduated in the Williamson Central School class of 2007 as salutatorian of his class. On January 1st, 2010, our community lost Clayton to a condition called cardiomyopathy, a genetic disorder of the heart. In honor of his memories, Clayton was known for his good sense of humor, in addition to his hard work in maintaining a high academic standing. With his non-judgmental attitude, he had a zest for life and an appreciation for every facet of it, even the little parts. This year's $500 award is presented to Ross Considine. At this time, I'd like to call the friends and family of Randy Ray. Randy's presence in our school is sadly missed, but she left a legacy that will not be forgotten. She never let her physical limitations get in her way, and her greatest strength was her ability to motivate and inspire people with her laughter. If you were feeling lonely or burdened, one glance at Randy and her smile would embrace you and brighten the darkest day. The recipient of this award embodies many of those same traits. The next award is the Wegman Scholarship. This is a student employee scholarship, and congratulations goes to Kaylee Genge. Next, we have the Class of 1963 award, and I believe Bucky Jordan is here.
To their goal. Well, what do we as the class of 63 know? Well, not much. We do know that we spent 13 years, and what we do know for sure is that things change. There are victories and there are disappointments. Life creates change, and with change, you must remember to set new goals and new paths to help you get there. With setting these new goals and new paths, we hope you will take time in your busy day to figure out where you're going and, more importantly, how you're going to get there. We have 2 awards of $1,000.
Todd Art Scholarship. Mr. Todd began teaching at Williamson Central Schools in 1949, which began his 35-year career as an art teacher. To commemorate his lifetime of teaching, this award was established to recognize a student who's planning to pursue further study in art or a related field. This annual award of $500 goes to Ella Marco.
Scholarship to assist in their post-graduation plans. This senior must be scholarship to assist in their post-graduation plans. This senior must be attending a post-secondary school, vocational school, or trade school in the coming fall. In addition to providing their activities, extracurriculars, work, and volunteer resume, they must write a personal reflection essay outlining their post-high school plans and why they have chosen this career path. We are awarding 2 scholarships in the amount of $500 each. The first student included many well-rounded activities in her resume, including sports in various clubs, and has been an avid volunteer around our wonderful community for many years. We applaud her plans to eventually attend SUNY Broome Community College to study dental hygiene and health studies, and we church and fellow students, or providing child care for her family, the community, and our own elementary students. We applaud her plans to eventually attend the University at Buffalo to study nursing, and we would like to congratulate at this time Tanya Vargas.
The Williamson Faculty Association Frank Van Vliet Award. Each year, the Williamson Faculty Association presents an award to a senior in honor of Frank Van. The Josephine Catchpole Scholarship School, as shown by her generous contribution of funds for The next scholarship is the Randy Aceto Memorial Scholarship. Randy Aceto was an active and dedicated member of many organizations and committees serving in various capacities to better the Williamson community. This scholarship given in his memory goes to someone that personifies Randy's commitment to community service. This year, there are 3 recipients, each receiving a $1,000 scholarship. They are Ross Considine, Alexa Governor, and Kalina Hernandez. This next one is for the United States Marine Corps. These awards honor distinguished athletes and scholastic excellence. The Distinguished Athlete Award is presented to both Samuel Belmont and Alexa Governor. The Scholastic Excellence Award is presented to Michael Ortiz. For our next presenter, I'd like to introduce you to our superintendent, Mrs. Mary Grace Mazzullo.
You gotta hustle. Yeah, where is that race walk? Okay, good evening, everybody. The first award that I am helping to present tonight is the David Knight Award. And I'd like to invite down Georgette Smith and her daughter, Jacqueline Smith Forte, to present this award.
Good evening, everyone. I'm going to just read a short bio about David Knight. He was a master electrician by trade and a former Navy man. He was passionate about many things, such as astronomy, science fiction, and politics. But it was his personality, his quick-witted sense of humor, and a love of slapstick comedy that made him curly. When he reached his 40s, he reformed the original trio known as the Three Stooges, a vaudeville act from the 1930s. David became known as the man who would be Curly from Wayne County, New York.
David Knight never gave up on his furthering his dreams and enjoyed being Curly to the hilt. On his own, he attended many local events and fundraisers, including Canal Town Days in Palmyra, as well as the Wayne County Fair. Tonight, the David Knight Endowment Award goes to a senior who has advanced both academically and socially. This young lady has shown dedication, hard work, and a love and understanding for animals. As an equestrian, she has developed leadership abilities and showmanship, which ties in with the entertainment aspect of David. Congratulations, Mina Talma.
The next award is the Charles Ditmar Scholarship. The Charles Ditmar Scholarship is given in memory of Charles Ditmar to a graduating senior who has demonstrated high academic achievement and will be entering a four-year college. This student will receive $2,500 Congratulations goes to Adrian Martinez. The next award is the Dr. Ludwig Bergner Award. Dr. Bergner, counselor, friend, and listener, practiced in Williamson from 1943 until his passing in 1975. To many, he was the country doctor, the general practitioner, and a friend in time of need. He proved that when illness strikes, when grief and sorrow abound, there is no better medicine than a reassuring smile. In his memory, this award and the amount of $500 will be given to Kaylee Genge. The Jack Osborne Memorial Scholarship. Jack Osborne was one of the founders of Watchdog Building Partners. This company has been the district's construction manager and has overseen our district through several building projects. With his 25-plus years of experience in the construction industry, his in-depth knowledge of architectural design, and the sense of humor he was known for, Jack played a major role in developing Watchdog into what it is today. A tragic accident took Jack's life in May of 2010, but the mark he left on this community and the construction industry will never be forgotten. This scholarship of $1,000 is given in his memory and goes to Adrian Kramer. The Jeanette R. Steinbach Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is given in memory of Jeanette Steinbach, who was a dedicated teacher and librarian and was a help and inspiration to many students. This award of $1,500 is given to a student who is planning to pursue a career in the teaching profession. This year, the scholarship goes to Alexa Governor. The Morgan Elizabeth Verberidge Scholarship. This scholarship is given in memory, honor, and reflection of Morgan Elizabeth Verberidge and the uncompromising challenges she and her family faced and often conquered during her 4 precious years of life on earth. Morgan was an angel to those who knew her and an artist of spirituality to those who have grown from her experience. The award is given to a senior who has met challenges either through his or her education or home life and has demonstrated a persistence to be the best that he or she can be. This recipient must have displayed a commitment to goals and a drive to be successful in life, whatever trade or field he or she plans to pursue, while entertaining a dedication to community service through involvement. This year, an award of $1,000 is presented to Yvonne Buwalda. The Allman Endowment, I'd like to call down Michelle Allman to present.
The Elman Endowment was created to honor the legacy of our deceased loved ones by expanding their impact within our farming community. Our endowment has committed to a monetary investment in juniors and seniors in their post-high school plans. This year, our selection committee awarded $500 to Mr. Sam Belmont. Congratulations, Sam.
Okay, this brings us to the last awards of the evening. Let me double check that. Yes. So the President's Award for Educational Achievement. We are recognizing seniors who have met the criteria for educational achievement. Students receiving this award have an overall GPA of 90 or above and have achieved a score of at least 85 on the English Language Arts regions and the Algebra 2 Trig regions, or a final average of 85 or above if COVID regions exemptions apply. This year's recipients are Lita Bernard, Nicholas Sturries, and Tanya Vargas. So I'd just like to take a minute again to thank a few people, our Dollars for Scholars Committee and those donors who make those scholarships possible, our technology interns for running the show, our presenters, our counseling staff, our administrators, and other staff who help participate and present the awards tonight, but especially our award winners and their families. Believe it or not, in life, it isn't very often that we take time to celebrate our achievements. And as you get older, that happens more and more rarely. So I want to remind you to take time tonight and really value and savor this moment of recognition with your family and friends. It's something to be really proud of. And to help you savor the moment, we have some refreshments out in the auditorium. So again, congratulations to all of our award and scholarship recipients and their families. Please enjoy the rest of the evening and the rest of your school year, seniors. We'll see you at graduation.